Hello, everyone, and welcome to the inaugural season of RDL Champions League. I guess technically this is Wi-Fi Season 4, but I guess this will be Wi-Fi moving forward if the Pokemon Company is to be believed. It's been a minute since I've done anything on Wi-Fi, I guess except the RDL ZA League, but that's, a whole different beast. You know I love RDL, and I just decided I think today, or this season, I'm going to try to record my battles. I don't know if I'm going to be a significantly worse battler when I'm focused on recording and commentary and everything, but we're going to find out, and I can stop whenever I want. So, I have been playing a lot of Champions, and I'm really enjoying it, so I thought it'd just be nice to get some content out here. I will admit, I already recorded this intro once, and then my computer glitched out, and I have to do it again, which it makes me upset. But that's okay. This season, this is our draft. First pick was Archaladon, I'll probably say either. Do I need to convince you why Archaladon was a round 1 pick? I'm honestly surprised it made it to me at pick 11 because, it's Archaladon. It's bulky. It's strong. It has 3 great abilities. It has a broken signature move. It's going to be good. And plus, as you can see, I drafted Rain, so it's going to be even better. And I'm excited to use it. The next thing I picked up was Mousehold. Mousehold is one of the primary redirectors in the format, and that's already a limited resource, so that's great. With Friend Guard, it can make Archaladon even tankier, which is going to be annoying for everyone to go up against, and I'm really excited for it. It can also be a menace on its own with Population Bomb. It also gets other great supporting moves like Encore and Super Fang and various things. So I think this thing is going to be a real winner. My next pick was Mega Sableye. As you can see, this is Mega Sableye. Because regular Sableye was sniped from me, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. It means I got to save a couple points, and it just means I can't have Sableye hold an item, because, while it needs to hold the Mega Stone, it doesn't have to ever Mega Evolve. And honestly, most weeks, it probably won't, because it's just so good as Prankster support. It's Prankster Rain Dance if I need it. It has Fake Out, it has Quash, it has Screens. It is an absolute menace. This thing has been on so many of the teams I've built for a good reason. It's going to be a good Pokemon. The next Pokemon I picked up was Politoed, because Pelipper was sniped for me because there was another Rain team in this draft. I like Pelipper a lot more than Politoed, but Politoed will do exactly what it needs to do, which is set up Rain. It can do other things. It can dish out water damage on its own. It can click Perish Song if I ever want to go that route. It has things it can do, but it's mainly there for the one thing. And my other big Rain abuser is, of course, Mega Swampert. This is the guy I'm going to be megaing most weeks, because, I don't know if you guys know this, they buffed Mega Swampert. They gave this thing Wave Crash, and that is a super strong move. Swift Swim, Rain-boosted Wave Crash off of 150 based attack is just a nuke. It one-shots pretty much anything that doesn't resist it, and chunks everything that does. I'm really, really excited about using this guy. I am a big Swampert believer. Shout out Ruby Sapphire. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. So to use it in probably the strongest form it's ever been makes me happy. My next pick, I believe, was Staraptor. After not getting Pelipper, I was like, I need a flying type. I need something that gets Tailwind. And I also noticed my team needed an Intimidator. And who did all of that? Staraptor. Staraptor's great. It also can just do big damage on its own. It's going to threaten the grass types that Swampert doesn't want to deal with. It can do Final Gambit nonsense. There's a lot it can pull off, so I'm really, really excited to see what this thing can do. Up next, I picked up my Fairy Resist for the team, because while Archaladon is a great Steel type, it doesn't resist Fairy, and I needed a Fairy type myself, and who better but Tinkaton. I love a big hammer, what can I say? This thing is great. Another fake out user. This one also with Mold Breaker if I ever need that. a huge way to threaten fairies with Gigaton Hammer. A lot of random support moves. Again, I think this thing gets Encore as well. This thing gets Thunder Wave. Things I'm probably not even realizing this thing gets. Its move pool is deep on the support side, so I think this was a great pickup on my end. If I'm not mistaken, the next thing I picked up was Musharna, because it's not an expensive Pokemon, but it does what I needed to do, which is have the move Trick Room. This is not necessarily a team suited to Trick Room all the time, but it's nice to have that option if I see it as necessary, as well as the fact that it gets the move Imprison if I need to block it. Other support moves, Ally Switch, it gets Telepathy if I want to click Earthquake next to it. It's going to be good. I shouldn't give away all the tech here, but I kind of am, and that's okay. My next pick after this was my low-tier Rain Goat, Toxicroak. Toxicroak is just a great Pokemon on any rain team because of Dry Skin. It heals itself, and it's just immune to water, because sometimes strong water attacks can be good into rain teams, because my water resists are a little limited, so just having this on there is great. It's another fake out user. It's another way to threaten fairies, even if it's not a resist. A fighting type is always welcome to have. I think this thing is going to slot in real nice onto the team. And last but not least, my absolute GOAT, the one, the only, Big Flap. Flapple, I actually created a team in Champions that got me all the way to Master Ball last regulation, with Flapple as the centerpiece. This thing can hit like a truck. Grav Apple with Hustle and Gravity just is a nuke, and I'm really excited to use this thing in draft. I don't think it'll come most weeks because it can be hard to fit, but when it comes, it will come and lay down the law of gravity that is. And that is the squad. In case you're wondering how I did this, I created a label called Draft and then filtered it so it's only these Pokemon with Draft. So these are the Pokemon I'll be using. As for Week 1, we are up against Nadia. She is an absolute legend. She has been around RDL longer than I have, and it's always an honor playing her. She is the other Rain team, so we have to figure out how to navigate that. Her team is Mega Meganium, Pelipper, King Gambit, Female Basculegion, Glamora, Quillfish, Skarmory, Noivern, Golurk, and Hawlucha. The first thing I built this week was Archaludon, because I said, look at the stabs plus electric and fighting, and put on an expert belt, and wow, look how strong that is. Because, I mean, wow. The only thing this thing doesn't hit super effectively is Golurk, and Golurk can be pretty tricky to bring into a rain team, so I'm not entirely sure it will come. I just think this thing is going to do so much damage. Originally, I was considering more special attack and Thunderbolt, but then I decided Electroshot can give me the special attack I need, and then I can run both more speed and more bulk. I have just enough speed for Mega Meganium, and this HP in SPDF is definitely for something. I think Dazzling Gleams or Earth Powers for Mega Meganium, and I think it's just going to do really well. So the style of this team is going to be Protect the President, and Archaludon is that president. Number one way to protect this president is Mousehold. Mousehold is running super bulky, doesn't need to be that fast to outspeed the next thing it needs to, which I believe is Glamora. So I can put the rest in defense, Choppleberry to deal with stray fighting hit from either King Gambit or Hawlucha. Follow Me, just a way to protect Archaludon. And anything else that will need it on this team. Beat Up is specifically if I'm in front of something like Golurk or a physical attacker, and I can just beat up into Archaludon, get to +4 defense, and suddenly not much can hurt me that bad. Low Kick is nice for a stray King Gambit that comes in, because Sucker Punch is a scary move, and I can switch around Archaludon and just do a clean 50%. And last but not least, we have Feint to block any protects if Archaludon just wants to guaranteed get rid of something, or if we find a Focus Sash, it's a great way to break it. Next is our Mega Sableye. As you can see, with this moveset, it is almost certainly not going to Mega this week, again, or most weeks. Almost no offense. The closest thing is Fake Out, just a way to buy our Chaladon a turn, Screens to make our Chaladon harder to take down, and Quash to take out anything that our Chaladon is slower than, namely Noivern and Hawlucha. Lots of Spadef. I think this helps take a Dazzling Gleam, helps take on Basculegion, helps take on Glamora. I think it's going to work just fine. Now, Politoed should be the number 4 in this core most times, mostly just because we simply have the move Electroshot, so we need to make sure Rain is up. I'm going to be starting with these 4. I don't love Politoed outside of its ability to set Rain this week, just because water damage isn't that strong against another Rain team. But I'm going to make sure it can do what it can. Like, Helping Hand is great support. I also made sure it was faster than Golurk and could one-shot Golurk because, like I said, that's the main threat to our Chaladon if it happens to come. Weather Ball is that tool. It also just is good, strong damage. Ice Beam helps against things like Noivern. And I think it's going to be pretty great. Helping Hand, like I said, easy. The last 2 are mainly because even with our Chaladon, Mega Meganium is a threat and a half, and these 2 both deal with it very well. My first week bringing Tinkaton is actually not a support set. I'm not even running Fake Out. I really wanted to try a Swords Dance Gigaton Hammer Protect set and just see how it goes. I think it's going to be really fun. Because even with all of the steel resists, like Pelipper and all the water types, a +2 Metal Coat boosted Gigaton Hammer does so much damage. And it really just threatens the one thing it needs to. Brick Break is, of course, for King Gambit. I think that mon is such a threat, and I want as much coverage on the team for it as possible. Enough speed, once again, for Glamora, and the rest just into attack and HP. And last but not least, we have Toxicroak. Toxicroak has the Focus Sash. It's another Fake Out user. Its stabs look really strong. Poison Jab wipes out Meganium. Close Combat wipes out King Gambit. It's good into Glamora. It's good into pretty much everything, especially with Focus Sash. Thunder Punch really helps with things like Pelipper and Hawlucha and Quillfish and Basculegion that resist otherwise. So I think this thing is going to do extremely well. I'm probably going to just run my top 4 and see how she responds, and if it works, I might run it again, and if something felt a little off, then I'll just throw in 1 or 2 of these guys and see how that goes. Sad not to bring Swampert here. That was the other one I was considering, but both of her Swift Swimmers are faster than it. She also has Intimidate, and of course Mega Meganium is probably the strongest grass type I will have to worry about all season, so it makes sense that this thing might struggle to come. And everyone else, just their time will come. So that is what we are running for Week 1. I am extremely excited. I'll probably have nicknames that I'll come with by the time the battle starts in like 4 minutes. So I will see you guys there. Alright, we are here. We are in the room. Gonna wait for a couple people to come in who wanted to spectate. But we are going to start very soon. I am nervous. I'm always nervous before my draft games. Oh, there's one guy. I panicked. Couldn't come up with nicknames. I could only think of London Bridge for our Caledon, and then I named everything after our nursery rhyme. So I'll step into room 1 here. This is not my team. As you can see, I have 18 teams and a lot of slots. I treated myself to a month of the service during this league just to see what it was like, and so far I like the flexibility, I gotta say. Alright, this is the squad. I'm ready. Okay. Nadia's in. What did she bring? Oh, she did bring the Golurk. Okay. No Halucha is awesome. It means I'm probably not going to get any use out of Choppleberry, but that's okay. Golurk is fine. King Gambit, Quillfish, I'm going to assume Intimidate to try to get Swampert, which I didn't bring. Pelipper for Rain, King Gambit for King Gambit purposes, and of course, the fish. Okay. No Noivern is nice. Nothing faster than our Chaladon other than potentially Quillfish. Or Swift Swimming Basculegion, of course. No Glamora, so Toxicroak isn't as important. Okay, I think we're just going to run the 4 we're going to run. And see what happens. Okay, here we go. I think this is our first battle in Champions, so I'm happy to be that guy. Okay, there's a Pelipper. So we actually get Rain immediately, which is really nice. So if I remember correctly, Flash Cannon is not a guaranteed one-shot, so what I might do is Electroshot the Pelipper and then just follow me. So I get the special attack boost. I'm assuming she might click Dazzling Gleam, but that shouldn't do a crazy amount with my combo of Friend Guard plus the Spadef investment I have. Let's find out. Okay, here we go. I have a pen and paper here to write down things. Helping Hand. Are you going to Dazzling Gleam? Unless this is Sash, this should absolutely one-shot. No Sash. No Sash on Pelipper. Solar Beam. Do you live this Meganium? Or my House of Mouse goat? Nope. Or I guess there was a Helping Hand. That makes sense. But you know what? That's fine. We can go into this guy, get a screen up, or click Fake Out if we really want. Well, let's see who's on the other side. Iron Giant is Golurk. That's a problem. And I can't fake it out either. That is really annoying. I think I'm going to Flash Cannon you and just get up a Reflect in that case. Because you should live 1. Okay, as expected. You should live a high horsepower here. And then I have Politoed in the back. Oh, that's worse. Still live that. Thank you, Sableye. And that defense drop is going to help a lot. Because now, down to last Pokemon. Who is it? Checkmate is King Gambit. Oh, it's Supreme Overlord. Uh-oh. I'm going to try to Aurasphere here. And I can't quash you because you are a Dark type. There's no reason to reveal anything I have here, unfortunately. I don't want to go into Politoed either. I'm just going to get up a light screen for no reason. I almost brought Foul Play for this exact purpose. Ooh, good move. Maybe I should have just switched. Maybe that would have been better. Okay, so she definitely knows her way around this Pokemon. This is where Sableye is showing its limits here. I think I'm just going to Weather Ball this guy. And... well, you really have nothing to do anymore, do you? Just in case you're, like, randomly fast, I'm going to Quash. Okay, you're not Sash either. Kowtow doesn't do that much, and she definitely targeted the wrong slot. Okay. I'm just going to Weather Ball. And you have nothing to do. How much more? Okay, two more turns of Reflect. I think we're going to be okay. I'm just going to click Reflect again as to not reveal anything. Okay, stalling out screens, that makes some sense, but I can just get him back up. Also stalling out Rain. Oh my god, I messed up. I messed up really bad. Oh no! I didn't even think about that. Oh, it's over. I lost. I have to freeze. Oh, I knew I should have brought Earth Power. I took it off at the last minute for Helping Hand. Oh, I lost. Wow, that's a bummer. Shell Bell? Okay. Wow, I really got outplayed here. That is unfortunate. But I think I know what I can do better. Can we get a freeze? Can we get a freeze? Should reveal my Citrus Berry. Do I live one more? Is Reflect gone? Yeah, okay. Okay, this was a mistake. I didn't respect running out of rain. I didn't even think about that, and I don't know how I didn't think about that. Okay. That is GG's game 1. Golurk is a problem. I'm wondering how we can factor Beat Up into this scenario. I think Sableye was a bit of dead weight that game. So we'll go into the same team. And I think we'll bring my rain guys. Maybe Tinkaton? Do I want Tinkaton or do I want Muffin Man here? I still want you, and I still want you. I think I still need you. Which one of you? I think I want you. Because King Gambit cannot Sucker Punch you. I guess he can't Sucker Punch either of them. Ooh, that feels bad. What do we see from her? Not quite the same leads. Okay. I think I want to electroshot the Quillfish, because that's my... What can Quillfish... Quillfish is probably built offensively, and then I want to beat up you. So I can't get... You should live this. You're very bulky. That doesn't matter. Who did I target? Does anybody remember? I hope it was Pelipper. Who did I target? It was Quillfish. That's fine. Oh, and it's Sash! Okay. Good to know. What did you do, Pelipper? Tailwind? Hurricane. This shouldn't do that much. Nah, that's fine. Oh, interesting. So no rain off rip this time. I'm gonna beat up again. Does he over half? No. This won't do that much. Rock slide. That's fine. Hit lefties. Okay, clearly what needs to happen then is I need to electroshot you and switch to Politoed. I would like to be at +1. This actually did more than I expected, but not much. Let's see. Right, you're Sash. I fully forgot about that. That's fine. How much does this do at +5? Not much. Now we're at +6. Alright, so we can electroshot into you just to get another boost, and then a weather ball into you will definitely kill, especially at -1. Politoed, I know you're faster. This is what I trained you for. Excuse me? Do you live this Polytoad? My goat. Self-destruct is crazy. That's awesome. Good shit. I'll get the boost, but it won't hit anything. But Polytoad should still kill. I wish I brought Toxicroak here, but that's okay. We're up 4-2. Ooh, if I had Parashong here, could you imagine? Who do we got in the back? Meganium and Gambito. Okay, I bet Gambit is gonna protect. I'm gonna Flash Cannon. And for no reason... You know what? If he decides not to Mega Evolve for some reason... Is that a good play? No, that's not a good play. I'm just gonna Weather Ball. Let's see. This should just kill. Yep. She didn't protect. She had low kick. I don't think it's gonna matter, but... Yeah, that did over half. That's pretty good. She does have low kick. Needs a crit. Didn't get it. Shellbell is so funny. That's awesome. We just Aura Sphere to show off that I have it. And Weather Ball for... Actually, how many returns of rain are there? I'm going to switch back into Mouse Hold. Just for the friend guard of it all. And just in case something happens with rain. And that is GG's. That crit certainly didn't matter. Ah, well played, Nadia. That was awesome. Oh, really gave me a run for my money in that first game. That was really cool to see. And neither Tink nor Toxicroak had to hit the field, which is nice. Beat up Mousehold, what a legend. That was awesome. All right. So that is it for the first week of RDL Champions League. I'm going to see what happened with my recording. Hopefully the video actually shines through, and if not, I'll figure it out. Either way, I will catch you all later.